Hi, Chrissy. Okay, we're going to get started. Here's your artichoke. I have a pan of ice cold water, okay? And I put lemon juice in it. Okay, you got to have the lemon or they'll get black. And I'm going to start peeling the leaves. Can he leave the room? You guys got to leave. Uncle Ronnie and Ronnie are like crazy. Can you go away? You're really annoying. Okay, Chrissy, I don't want to rip them. You want to fold them and tear them off. Really, I really want you to leave the room. I'm not doing this again, so. Okay. I'm talking in a video. That's what you do. Okay, see how I'm bending it? I'm tearing it off, okay? So you don't want to rip it all the way inward and lose the leaf because that's the part you want to eat.
Oh.
Okay, you want to go down just enough where you see it's kind of starting to get skinnier. But you don't want to take too much off, okay? So it should look like something like that by the time you're done, okay? So I'm going to take off some of the stem. You don't want all that, all right? And now I'm going to cut the tip off because this is where all the sharp pieces are, okay? So I'm taking that off. So now it's going to look like that, and I'm going to cut it in 4s. All right. Okay, and now I'm going to take down. You can do this before you cut it in 4s too. I did it after. It doesn't matter. You want to clean some of this off, but you don't want to dig deep. This is the part where you don't want to mangle them. You just kind of shredding some of the side off right here, okay? So it looks like that. And now you're going to take the soft part off, okay? And like again, you just want to shave that part. You don't want to get in because that's all the meat of the artichoke. And then you're going to take this part out because that's where all the sharp points are. Okay, and take out all that fuzzy stuff. Okay. I'm going to take a few more of the stalks off so you don't want it to be stalky. Nice and clean. Okay, whatever's easier. And sometimes they grow curled up. You want to make sure you don't have any sharp pieces up in there because that will not be good when you're eating it. Okay, so something that looks like that. Okay, now we'll do the other two. Kind of just cleaning off the stalky part up top. And it kind of gets a little whiter. You can see that. Okay. So that's all good to eat, so you don't want to lose too much of it. Okay, now I'm going to take, I'll show you, I'll do all these 4 and then you can see where it's got all that fuzzy. You want to get all that out and you want to get all where it's sharp. Okay. Okay. There. Okay, you want to clean that up good. And you can see how it's already starting to get brown. So you want to get them done and get them in that lemon juice, okay? That looks pretty good. This is probably kind of the harder part, so you don't dig too much out. You're just kind of shaving that top part off. Okay? Now you can cut it up. Okay, now I'm going to cut that fuzz out. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. There. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. I'll peel one more for you, and we'll do it. We'll do one more, and then I'll finish these couple, and then I will show you how to cook it. The cooking part's actually very easy. You're basically steaming them, and you're just going to rinse these off, and you're going to add garlic and oil. You're going to need salt and the minduch, and you kind of got to be a little generous with the salt because that's all your flavor. You know, but you don't want to have too much, but more than probably you would put like in sauce or something like that. You'd want a little, like a good teaspoonful of salt. And you're really just steaming them. So you want to turn them a few times and then leave them because you don't want to keep aggravating them and breaking them up because they'll start to get soft. And then the fine line is getting them where they're not stocky, but yet they're not mushy. So that's kind of like, you know, once you do it a few times and then you get to know what they look like and how much you need to cook them. Okay, so I'll do this part for you, and you can see how it's starting to get a little lighter in here. That's when, you know, you figure you did enough, okay? Then you cut that bottom. And then you cut some of the stock. And you can clean some of this now if you want. If it's easier to do it before you cut them in fours, is good too. So you can do that. And just kind of shave that top a little bit and clean up all the brown stuff off. But just be careful not to keep digging into it. That's like the biggest thing, so that you don't mangle them. Okay, I'm just kind of shaving it with the knife. These artichokes are not bad for this time of year. Okay. Okay, see how it's starting to look a little white. So you can do it right now too. And now you're going to cut it in fours. Okay. Okay. So you know this is the part you want to get out. Cut that down right where it begins. Just kind of go along it and shave it out. And you can take that center out. Make sure there's nothing sharp in there. That looks pretty good. Okay, you can see where it's like stocky right there. You don't want to eat that part. Kind of can clean that up. There. Okay? This one's a little better, a little firmer. You want to fold it back and tear it, so you don't rip it up in through it. Because all this part is all the good part to eat. Okay. Okay, clean out that center. Just enough so that you know that you're not eating. Like those leaves are good to eat, but you just don't want them sharp at the end. There. That looks good. There. Okay? That looks pretty good. And one more.